Hey y'all, okay, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but basically I'm just back. Like, I started this channel just to be starting a channel. I really didn't know like what direction I wanted to go in when I started this channel, but now as I go on this journey of owning a salon, and like you just learn so many things, and I feel like this is gonna be the purpose of this channel, is helping my fellow hairstylists just with whatever I can give back to you guys. That's basically what I want to do with this channel. It's just to give back the knowledge and the things. Please excuse me, I got this retainer in, I need to take it out, but my teeth started to spread apart, and I was like, okay, you know what, let me start wearing this. Anyway, let me get back on subject. But I started this, I basically was unsure on what I wanted this channel to be about, but now I feel like I want to be able to share like my knowledge and share what I have been learning along the way and along my journey of owning a salon. This is my second salon that I've owned. Second salon, but when I tell you it's different from owning a salon in Hattiesburg, Mississippi versus owning a salon in Houston, Texas, totally different, like totally different. But anyway, if you guys follow me on social media, you know my salon just got robbed. I know it just got robbed. This was a first time for me. Like, I've never been robbed in my entire life, basically. So this is basically what this is going to be about, like how to protect yourself just in case something like this were to happen to you. I know it's always so unfortunate, and I really wish it was something that we could do to just completely stop it, but to be honest, like, you just never know when it's gonna happen to you. So basically, I just wanted to help you guys, like, if you are opening a salon, if you want to open a salon, like how to just protect yourself so you can always be prepared for the worst. I had like a couple people when I told them I was opening a salon, and they was asking where, and I told them where, and they was just like, I would never open a, like, pretty much negative to the fact that you can get robbed if you open a salon like in a standalone building. But I'm the type of person, like, I don't like the whole suite thing here. Like, here in Houston, the office buildings are really big, and I'm just like, I've worked in an office building like in a suite, and I didn't like it. Like, I don't know, I don't like it. Like, it's just different. I like the whole brick and mortar. I need to take this out, y'all, hold on. Brick and mortar. I like the storefront. I like being able to see like what's going on. I don't too much just like to be inside of like a mall or like an office building. Like, I like to be where I'm at. So I never want fear to stop me from doing something that I want to do. So that's like something, just never let fear or the fear of others to get in your mind and to stop you from doing something you want to do. Like, if you want to do something, do it. Don't let fear stop you. I just kind of brushed that off, like, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Like, you can get robbed anywhere. You can get robbed leaving a mall, going to your car. Like, you literally can get robbed anywhere. So I didn't want that fear to rub off on me. So I was like, okay, that's you. This is me. Let me do me. But anyway, I've been open now for a total of, I've opened in August. It is now January of 2023. Not even a year yet. It haven't even been a year yet, and this happened to me. I think the hardest part of it all is just that uncertainty. You know, it's like, dang, I got robbed. Like, I think I probably had like a meltdown, probably like that second day, where I was like, and it wasn't even at the fact of what happened. I think it was like the principle. It was the whole principle of the matter. Like, oh my God, I got robbed. Like, once it set in, and it was like, you know, all of these different emotions and trying to sort through them and say like, okay, Raquel, like, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Let's just pick up the pieces and move on. Like, my biggest thing was, do I want to give up? Like, like, should I give up? Like, this is for the birds. Who want to go through this? But I think my biggest thing is just picking up the pieces, learning from it, growing from it, and moving on. Like, I'm not gonna let these people stop me from living my dream or stop me from doing something that I want to do. I will make sure that I am prepared for anything that can happen, because now I know anything can happen, and I will never say it won't happen to me, because you just never know. What happened? I know so many. I just post like a Mr. Sin, I got robbed with pictures. I didn't want to put the video out there because just in case like we get another robber, I didn't want them to kind of see like the angle of the camera, or to kind of see like the camera setup, or like, okay, I know if I go this way I can hide. That's why I didn't post no videos on social media, because I didn't want that to get out there, and I just kind of screenshot it from the video just to put the picture out there. The first thing I would say to protect yourself is to make cameras. Of course, you want to make sure you have cameras. Cameras don't protect you, but at least you can kind of see what's going on, and maybe it'll scare somebody away. Evidently it won't, because they seen the cameras, but they wasn't scared. But anyway, just make sure you have cameras that are, you know, just really good cameras that have like that good quality of a camera. And oh wait, let me backtrack and tell y'all what happened first before I tell y'all what y'all need. Okay, so I think it was like 5 a.m. in the morning. I was sleep in my bed, knocked out, sleeping good. And like our cameras, I actually got it turned off on my phone. I'm gonna turn it on now since this incident that happened. But every time there's movement or something, like, we'll get a notification. Me and my husband will get a notification on our phone just letting us know, you know, there's movement or something like that. But he was at work, so of course he was up around that time. I was in my bed asleep. I had my camera notification off because I don't be wanting them notifications, but I'm gonna turn them on now. So I had my camera notifications off, and so he got the notification, and I guess he happened to click on it and look, and he seen the guy coming in robbing him. And so he called me, and he was like, somebody done broke into your salon. And I jumped up out of my bed. Like, I popped up. Like, my heart dropped to my feet. And I was like, what? I was like, what? And he was like, somebody broke into the salon. And at first, y'all, I thought I was dreaming. Thought I was dreaming, thought it was a dream, thought I was tripping. I was like, are you sure? Like, you serious? And so I go to my camera and I look at the clip, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. So I jumped up. First and foremost, I didn't know what to do. This happened probably at like 5 a.m. I didn't get here until, I probably didn't get here. I dropped my son off at school around 6:15, 6, and then I came here. And I don't know, I probably made it here around 8. I don't know what time I made it here, but it's like I wasn't in no rush to get here. I kind of was just in like a disbelief as I like looked at the video. I watched the video probably like over and over and over, and I'm like, what do I do? That was the first thing, like, what do I do? So for some reason, the alarm did go off, but no police were called. I don't know if it was like malfunction. Like, we had this happen before with our alarm system. Like, it went off. We don't know why it went off. Like, it just went off. Like, wasn't nobody trying to get in here, didn't nobody break in, but it went off. But I don't know, I've been having issues with the alarm system. So when it went off, didn't no police or nothing come. So it's like it went off for nothing. I guess to kind of scare him. He wasn't scared, like he still came in here and did what he was gonna do or whatever. So as I'm looking at the video, I see him come in through the back door. It's like, at first, it's like when you're looking on the camera, it's like the back door just open. So I'm like, did I leave the door unlocked? Cause it was like, it just, like he just opened it. So he opened the back door, went straight to the alarm. And I guess, I don't know if he tried to shut the alarm off or what he was trying to do. He went straight to the alarm. And then once he left the alarm, he came to the front. And I don't know why my cameras didn't pick up of him coming in the front. The only cameras that picked up was on the back. So that's that's something I'm gonna be doing, is upgrading my cameras. But he came to the front, and I guess he just kind of destroyed this. He tried to open the register. I guess he kind of slammed the register on the ground or whatever, because when I got here it was open and on the ground, kind of bent up. And he got the register. He took the whole register, which my register is like, I use Shopify, and it's connected. It's like an iPad that sits into the register, so it's powered. It's really the iPad, but he got the register, and then he went. I guess he got a blow dryer and a curling iron. What he gonna do with that, I don't know. And then that was pretty much it. So I got here. On my way here, I called the police. The police made me here, and they pretty much act like it was nothing. They kind of just was like, okay, we just gonna take the report. They looked at the place. They asked me to show them where he came in. We went to the back door. Oh, and this is when so I found out, I'm thinking I left the back door open. From just looking at the video, it looked like he just opened the door. So I'm thinking, dang, I left the back door open, because I'm the only one that really used the back door. I always park in the back or whatever. So I'm like, dang. Like, I know I locked that back door. Like, I always lock the back door. But then we tried to lock the back door back while we was waiting on the police, and it wouldn't lock back. So this guy gotta be a professional. The way he popped the lock, like, I don't know what he did to it, but it wouldn't lock no more. So we just waited for the police. They looked at everything, and just asked me to send the videos to the email, and they was gonna do a report. It was 2 police. He was training the guy, but they really just act unconcerned, like it's another thing. This ain't nothing. Which is something to me. I mean, he may not didn't take a lot, but I just think it was like a lot on my mental or whatever. So the police just left, and that was pretty much it. That was it. And so that day I was just kind of just trying to process it all and trying to see, okay, what do I do next? Like, trying to get my mind like, okay, what do I do next? So then I end up calling the locksmith people so they can come fix that door, because the door won't lock anymore. Now you can just open it and anybody can come in. So I end up calling the locksmith people, and they came, and they told me it'll be like $800 to change the lock on the door. I'm like, $800 just to change the lock? What? And so I end up, which I'm so glad I didn't go with them people. I end up calling. Well, okay, so they told me it'll be $800, but they was like, he can just come back and pop it again, like it's easy. When people know how to do that stuff, it's easy. So we can replace it. It'll be $800, but this ain't guaranteeing nothing like he can come back. So I just like, okay, I ain't gonna do that. So I end up calling these other people, and I told them like the situation, and they suggested for me to put like a security bar on the door, so just in case they do pop the lock, the door won't open. And I'm like, why don't other people didn't tell me to do that? Huh? So if I would have just been gullible, paid them this money to replace it, I still wouldn't have been safe. And then my whole mind is safe. Like, I want to be safe. Like, I don't want this to happen again. Like, what can I do to make sure this don't happen no more? So the other guys, he was really, really helpful. He basically told me to put the security thing on the door where you can't open the door at all. Like, the door can't open. Like, during business hours, like, we can pop it off from the inside, but during, like, when we close down, we put it on and the door can't open at all. It don't matter if they pop it or what. And I was like, okay, give me that. That's what I need. And so this is just stuff, like, people don't tell you this type of stuff. People don't tell you the things you need to put on your door just in case a robber try to come and rob you. Like, I didn't know any of this. Like I said, like, my salon that I had in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I never got robbed. Like, I didn't never have these issues. So he did that to the door, and he actually put something on my front door so the lock can't be picked at all. So that made me feel so much better knowing that, okay, they can't pick the lock. Like, the only way they can get in here if they break the glass. If push comes to shove. Hopefully they don't do that, because you don't even think, like, what do you want out of salon? Like, did you think I had some money in that register? Sir, there's no money in that register. Like, but he got my iPad. And so that whole day, I'm gonna find my iPad, just hoping like he turn it on, hoping he do something where I'm able to see the location, but it was nothing. It showed nothing that whole entire day. I locked it, showed nothing. And so that next morning, I woke up, my account was hacked. And I'm like, oh my God. So my whole account was hacked, y'all. And I knew something was up, because when I woke up, I checked my email, and when I tell you, I had like 1,000 of emails from like this weird, like a whole bunch of weird, like spam stuff. It was like, I was just scrolling. It was thousands of emails. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And so I checked my bank account, and it was hacked. Took order stuff. It was just so crazy. Like, that's when I think that was the moment that I really just broke down. I broke down, and not because of the fact that I couldn't get my stuff back. It was just, I think it was more so the principle. Like, it was just the principle, because it's like you work so hard, and here you have someone trying to take from you and trying to steal from you. Like, I was heartbroken. I was already dealing with like some issues and dealing with stuff, and then boom, this happened. So I was just so heartbroken, and I was basically like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. But then I got over that real quick. I just really just took a break. Like, I took a break from all social media, where I just kind of regrouped, got my mind together, and I was like, you know what, Raquel, you finna go harder. Like, I haven't even been making no noise. I've really been chilling, laying low. But you know what? I'm finna really make some noise. Like, I'm not gonna let this stop me from doing nothing. I'm not gonna let this stop me from doing what I gotta do. So I called my bank, canceled my accounts. And what's so crazy, like, my Walmart account, they got into my Walmart app that was on whatever, got into that and ordered something and had it shipped. And the address was an address in Mississippi. I should post that address. I'm gonna post that address. But the address was an address in Mississippi, so they ordered like a lawnmower and had it shipped to an address in Mississippi, and I thought that was so weird, but whatever. And so once I got that situated, and it's like, oh my God, I think these people probably have all of my information. I think that's so scary, just like waking up not knowing like what's gonna be next, you know? Because it's like these people have my information. Like, they have my iPad, and somehow they got in the iPad. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. They got in my iPad, and they have all my information. But you know what? whatever. The show must go on. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Once I came and cleaned up everything and just kind of just cleaned up everything, just prayed over my space and kind of just, you know, just pretty much just was like, just let it go. And I was like, one thing I was just not gonna let fear creep in and just cause me to just lose my mind and just be scared. So yeah, it was a lot, but I'm back, okay? I'm back. Now, let me tell y'all some things y'all can do to protect yourself just in case this was to happen. Number one, of course, you want to make sure you have cameras. Make sure they're good quality cameras. Make sure they're professionally installed. Make sure you have enough to cover every piece of the floor. Every piece. You don't want to miss nothing, even outside your door. Just make sure you have cameras. Make sure, like, if you have a back door, you want to make sure you have, like, I don't know what it's called. You probably can call like a locksmith or whatever and ask them for like the security thing where the door can't be open. Should I show y'all? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna walk to the back and I'm gonna show y'all the security thing that I'm talking about. So this is the security thing. The door can't open at all. Like, it can't open, but I can take this off if I want to go in or out of it, but we're just gonna leave that on. Okay, so yeah, that's the security thing. You also want to make sure your front door, you want to ask them to put a lock on there where that can't be picked. Like, you want a lock on there that can't be picked. You want to just make sure you call like a security thing that like kind of protect, like if someone were to break the glass, like the alarm will go off or anything like that. Okay, and then you want to this is important. This is probably the most important one. If you don't do none of the others, please make sure you have insurance. Please make sure you have insurance. Okay, please, I'm gonna say it again. Please make sure you have insurance. A lot of times we put it off because it's just something that we don't think about. Like, we just don't think about. So I'm so thankful because I'm just gonna be transparent. I actually, y'all know, I gotta say this, like, my mind, like, I forget so much stuff. So I actually called the insurance people. I got the quote. I did everything. He emailed me the stuff over, and I was supposed to have been calling him back to do everything, and somehow it slipped my mind. And I don't know, I just never got to it. But now I'm new, and I just thank God that, like, the money that I did have to come out of pocket, like, I had the money to come out of pocket, and I thank God that it wasn't a lot to where it really put me like in a bind. Like, I'm just so thankful. But now, get insurance. Like, I don't care if you don't have that much, if you don't do nothing else, get insurance. Get insurance. I probably, if I could like rank them, number one, insurance is number one. Number two, cameras. And then number three would be security, because I feel like the security thing, it don't help. Like, that didn't help. It didn't protect me or none of that. Like, he came, did what he gotta do, and was out of here. It didn't do nothing. But that would be number three on the list. First one, insurance. Number two, cameras, so you can at least see. And then number three would be the security, like the alarm and stuff. And that's about it. Like, just never be scared. Like, never be scared. Never let fear stop you from doing what you want to do. Because it's going, if it happens, it happens. Just always be mindful, always be thankful, and just please, y'all, I just say, do not let fear stop you from doing what you want to do. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Like, the enemy thought he stole my joy, but he didn't. I'm coming back and I'm gonna be better, okay? Period. But anyway, I was pleased, like, if anything y'all want me to talk about, anything y'all want to know, put it in the comments or email me or DM me on Instagram or Facebook. My Facebook, Raquel Denise. Instagram, Raquel Denise _ or my hair page, Raquel Denise Hair. Please make sure you follow me on YouTube. Follow me, please, y'all. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Please make sure y'all like this video. Comment. Help your girl out, okay? Until next time. Bye.